Monster RX93.1. It's time for the top 10. We are also live on Facebook, facebook.com/RX931. Hello, Team Bahay.
Hi.
Hello.
I told you I wasn't alone.
I
I
know. How
know.
He's so
scary.
foggy.
That's creepy.
I like his
Yeah.
mole.
Hmm. He's
Right
got
there
a
on the
no.
right.
Okay. Okay. So we've got our top 10 for today, courtesy of, let's see here. I am Alex E. Sumbatan 2020. Ian Out Loud says, Ako ang nag-ihaw, iba ang pumapak.
Nung barbecue.
Nung
Nung
barbecue.
barbecue. Or whatever it is. It's the classic,
True.
ikaw ang nagtanim, ikaw ang umani, ikaw ang nagbayo, ikaw ang
Nagbayo.
whatever. Tapos bilang
But
in
you
the end,
know,
somebody else will eat it.
For me, it's acceptable that if you're the one cooking, okay lang na chumipi ka. Because some people, they're like, oh, bakit ikaw nauuna? And I'm like, because I'm the one cooking. Hello? I would
Yeah.
want it to be good
Hindi,
before you guys
imaginein
take
mo nga. Imaginein mo nga if ikaw lahat, tapos iba yung
Tas,
kumain.
oo. Hindi ka
Completely. Hindi ka nakatikim, ikaw ang gumawa ng lahat. From planting the rice to cooking it, ikaw pa yung naiwan.
Which
Coming
is usually the case, right? I mean, for a lot of our farmers, sila gumagawa ng lahat. And then, di ba, ang parang daing nila is, we can't even buy the rice that we work for. Because
That's
the
true.
price is
Sila
too
yung
high.
nagugutom.
Diba?
Mm-mm.
Exactly, that's true.
Natawa si Butter Baby dun sa chumipi.
Hindi kasi di ba ganun talaga? Pag chichipi ka, parang, woy, chippy!
At the first time I heard it.
Really? We say it all. I think I learned it nung pumasok ako sa sorority. Tapos yun yung tawag nila. Parang, oh, bawal chumipi sa lumpia.
So it means what? To get first? Or
Yung parang...
Pumapak?
Papak. Yeah. Parang
I didn't
papapak
know
ka. So
that.
parang chichipi ka. Alam mo yun. Yeah.
chumipi.
Sorry kasi ako I usually Doritos or Ruffles. So
Doritos! Like this sour cream.
So annoying.
Really? Kasi I eat more of like digestives from Marks and Spencer.
Balitan na natin, Rica. Ano na
Ano?
lang, like, wag kayo kasing umervins. Para, di ba, para medyo, tayo dito.
Ay, grabe naman kayo.
Yayamanin.
Doesn't mean naman na hindi mahal, hindi masarap. Masarap kaya yung chippy.
I love,
But-
I love local chips. My favorite is cheese
Same,
ring.
super.
Cheese ring. Those are
What's
my
my-
favorite chips.
My favorite is Clover. As
I
in.
like V-cut.
Ako tortillos. I like tortillos.
Oh, I like tortillas also. Oh
Yung
my
mga
gosh.
bilog-bilog.
Uy,
Yeah.
pero masarap din yung lumpia. Yung cheese lumpia. Remember that? Yung mga tig
chips yan?
5 peso. Oo, yung parang...
Chips yan.
Yes, from childhood. Yung parang dalawang, parang kumbaga sa Twin Popsies.
Yes!
Nagulat ako
Twin
kasi
lumpia.
nakala ko, alam mo yung parang si Markki was like, gusto ko cheese rings, ako Doritos, ako Tostillos. Tapos bilang sila, ako kare-kare. Akala ko yung parang,
Gusto ko talaga yung puchero.
Biglang naging lumpia. Yung pala,
No, that's the name of the chips. Lumpia. It's the orange ones.
Natawa ako, napaka non-sequitur nung entry mo kasi
I know.
chips yung pinag-uusapan.
But speaking of the local chips that we have, kasi I'm watching this one YouTube channel. They're from the UK. And then they tried Filipino snacks. Tapos napansin nila na lahat ng mga snacks natin, napansin nila na lahat fortified with some vitamin and then sobrang descriptive nung nasa likod. And napansin ko nga when I was in the grocery, binabasa ko yung mga nasa likod ng local na chips that we have. Grabe yung description nila sa bawat chips. Yung parang they really believe in their product. And I love it. It's just so funny that they pointed it out. Try nyo next time, pag bumili kayo ng chips, basahin nyo yung nasa
Okay,
likod.
we'll check it out.
As
We'll
Si
check it out.
nakakatawa kasi si Church, 'di ba si Church? Obviously before we bought him, hindi naman yun yung pangalan nila. So, I was talking to the where I bought church from.
Yeah.
Tapos, sabi niya, si Potato. Sabi ko, Potato, ang tawag nyo kay church before namin sabi nila. Oo, Potato. Tapos, I was like, that's such an odd name for a dog, right? To call him Potato. Tapos, later on, I found out, ang pangalan pala niya, dun original owner sa Taiwan was Chip. Kaya pala Potato.
Oh my God.
Well,
His name is
he's
Chip.
pretty much a couch potato, right? He's kind of lazy.
I love her.
Kinda. What do you mean, kinda?
Lazy AF.
Oh my gosh.
I remember when Chico was walking him, he would just lie down on the ground and then you have to drag him. Diba? Normal.
Ayaw niya maglakad. Pero
So
sa mall,
cute.
naglalakad siya. Kasi aircon. Pag aircon, naglalakad siya.
Alam mo,
Wait,
grabe na yung
sino daw yung
reputation nung anti-walking ko. Remember, Rafi Reyes had his birthday thing Saturday, right? Tapos
Yeah.
nung uuwi na ako from Moonshine, so parang, bye-bye, sige, uwi na kami, ganyan. Grabe, pinalakpakan nila akong lahat when they realized na maglalakad lang ako pa uwi from Moonshine. And I'm like, grabe sa mga to. Naglalakad naman ako, guys.
I'm so
Alam mo,
proud of you, Hazel.
Alam mo, if I were
Masiga
there,
akong palakpakan.
no, that
Promise.
doesn't work. If it were me, I would start it off and I'd be like bigla akong tatayo tapos,
Slow clap.
as everyone starts applauding.
Buisit kayo.
That's how I would do it. That's how I like in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
And-
before anything, can we just say hi quickly to Jenica, who's locked in?
Hi.
Hello.
She's locked in again. Pabati kami. And of course, hi to Tetet. Good morning.
Hi, good
Hello,
morning.
good
Also, happy
morning.
birthday to Yogor Palakpak. It's my birthday today, so happy
Happy
birthday!
Happy birthday, Yogor.
And here we go. Another entry, Wanderer Hachi, Sumbatan 2020. Nasarapan ka sa luto ko, di ba? Bakit ka magre-reklamo na maraming hugasin? Ako, that's why I always wash.
Mm-mm.
Dishes. Kasi, kasi ang pangat pakinggan kasi I always wash after eating. And then I always wash the dishes kasi
Dapat before eating, you wash.
dishes nga,
What?
dishes. Kung dishes after. Kasi I would be like, hindi naman ako nagluluto. So that's really my share. Kaya I don't complain. I wash.
Ako
I don't know about
as
you,
in
but
like
before
I cook
eating-
I'm like a storm whenever I cook. Pero kasi parang for me, I love when I clean after. Yung parang sobrang dumi, tas lilinisin ko. I see the difference na parang sobrang dumi, tas sobrang linis. That's why I cook like that. And naalala ko lang kasi, meron kasing parang new show yung BTS. They're like in a home. Tapos magluluto-luto lang sila doon. They're just gonna do some stuff. Tapos may isa doon, si Suga. Mahilig din siya magluto. But, like me, hindi siya naglilinis. As in, para talaga siyang bagyo. Alam mo yon. Buti na lang, there's another member of BTS na mahilig maglinis. And I feel like that's very you, Chico. Na parang ikaw
Ay,
yung
paano yun?
taga-linis.
Paano yun
Yeah.
pag kunyari nagkaroon sila ng performance tapos yung for whatever, baka not feeling well or something tapos hindi makakasama si Suga. Ano tawag mo sa performance nila?
Sugar-free?
Benta, that was good.
Ayoko na! Ako na, sugar-free?
It's going to be the sugar-free performance.
A round of applause for Rica GGG.
Good job, good job.
Have.
From Green and Jam, Sumbatan 2020. Yaya, payagan mo na akong lumabas with my friend. Mag-imbento ka na lang ng excuse na mama. Di ba dati, I covered for you nung nakipagkita ka sa driver ng kapitbahay. May mga ganon. I
Kapag
covered for
konsyaba
you.
ka pa,
Oh, syempre.
with your
Kasi kailangan
yaya.
mo maghanap ng mga allies when it comes
Kaya
to
lang
mga
ang problema lang doon is, pag sila yung nabisto na they were in on it, baka their jobs might be at risk.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun?
Oh, that's
Kawawa
true.
din naman.
That's true. And from Miss Mema, yung 5 pounds na binigat ko dahil sa kakasuporta sa online food business mo, pero ikaw, simpleng like and share sa post ko, hindi mo mabigay-bigay. Yeah.
Oh no.
And I've heard of cases na medyo may nagkakatampuhan na magkaibigan kasi yung mga online business na yan, na kunyari, yung isa nagbenta ng ube cheese pandesal, tapos bilang maya-maya, nagbenta rin yung isa. So, syempre, kung close friends kayo, you're like, girl,
Competition.
you're competition for me, and we have the same circle of friends, and now we're competing for the same market. But at the same time, you can't naman na, porque meron ka na, hindi na pwedeng mag-business yung iba ng same product. So it's kind of tricky. I wouldn't know how to feel about that if I'm in that sort of situation. Like, kunyari, ako yung nauna, syempre, I'd be like, ano ba? Ito na nga yung binibenta ko, tapos sabayan mo pa ako. But another part of me would be like, that's the nature of free enterprise. You know, anyone has the right to sell whatever they want. So if it happens to be the same thing you're selling, pwede
Grabe
kasi
naman yun,
talaga.
monopoly ba yung gusto mo, di ba?
Pero
But
di ba?
you know-
Pero you have to think about it, may tampuhan level. Imagine mo ikaw, yung binibenta mo, tapos bilang maya-maya si Rica, nagbebenta na rin ng same thing. Siyempre, may
Maybe if
konting-
it's too close to what you're selling. Kasi you could be selling the same thing but have, kunyari, yung sa kanya matamis, yung sa akin maalat or something like that. Yung parang may difference pa rin.
One is
Parang,
savory, one is sweet. Exactly.
yeah, oo.
parang change it a little bit.
Yup.
But now is the time to really support local businesses, right?
That's true.
Support local. Do what you can instead of going and buying from, big organizations, conglomerates. Try to support the little guys because they create such amazing products.
Oh no, so I can't buy na my stuff from my favorite stores in Champs-Élysées.
Stop na muna.
Ano?
Pass muna, pass.
Nakakairita.
No more na. I love naman shopping from there, and I ask na lang my personal
Alam mo,
shopper to
princess,
buy.
isa ka pa.
Babangasan na kita dyan eh.
Princess, huwag ka
Princess,
magpanggap.
babangasan kita dyan eh.
Sabi ni Will, I want to send you guys my Ensaymadax.
Wow! Yes, I love
Ensaymadax?
ensaymada.
Bakit? Kasi
Ensaymada.
malaki?
Kasi
Malalaki.
Ensaymada.
Dak.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think
So,
magno-no kami sa DAX, sa Ensaymadax.
So can we
DM pag may time.
Can we share? Hello? Wala na si Hazel.
Hello?
Sinabi lang ducks na
Next
wala
time.
na agad na excited na.
Super Ducks daw, sabi ni Will. Game, G.
Yee! Huwag kang magpa-promise ha na hindi kaya i-deliver.
We're expecting here.
You better make sure ma-impress kami ha. Mamaya sabihin, oh, ducks pero... Never mind.
Kailangan, who's the one, commenting that? Will J. Oo.
J.
Kailangan kapag bibigay mo na sa amin, isisigaw mo yung famous line ni Markki. Sa aming lahat dapat, even kay Hazel. Yung, hoy! Bakla! Dapat yun yung famous line ni Markki kasi di ba gagawin na natin yung line?
Parang ayoko yun.
Parang gusto ko. Ako type ko yun.
Ewan ko sa'yo. Bahala ka
Kailangan
sa buhay.
ganun.
You know what? When you walk in Eastwood and I see you again, and I know you're with your earphones, I'll mouth something, and then it's up to you to decipher na lang what I say.
Alam mo, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Sasampakin talaga kita. Handa mo yung ano
Sabi
mo.
niya, Natalie Portman! Gumanon siya sa'yo. Diba?
Yes. Yes. Do I know you? Do I know you? Did you work on 4?
Nag-accent bigla.
Yeah. Mama, it's not welcome.
Parang ka nagkaroon ng allergy. Lumaki yung dila mo.
Alam mo yun, tumaba yung dila. Kailan pa naging mataba ang dila ni Natalie Portman? And from Melay Supergirl, Sumbatan 2020, sabi mo it's better to be loved and hurt than not to be loved at all. Tapos, nung minahal kita, nagagalit ka. Ay. Kasi syempre, I mean, we are always open to like love pag gusto natin. Pero the moment it comes from somebody na hindi naman natin type, suddenly love is so unwelcome, so gross. I mean, it's understandable, pero you know what I mean? Like, we get so freaked out when the attention is coming from a source that we're not exactly excited about. But, love is love if you really want to think about it. It's not welcome, but it's not their fault. I mean, sometimes it just happens.
True. Actually, pag nga nag-react ka pa in a certain way, obviously, like in a negative way, syempre, ikaw pa yung masama.
Kasi
so what do
syempre,
you do with
that? No, I mean, what happened, Markki? Wala kang sound, Markki.
Markki?
You're on.
There you
are
go.
You on?
There you
there.
You're mute again.
Yeah. Weird.
Kala ko kung ano naman sinasabi mo kasi nag-mouth ka lang ng mga words na hindi ko naririnig. Mami, magsabi ka na naman ng mga
words.
Masasamang words.
Mga words. Oh, she's
sabi
back.
Sabi ko kasi sa'yo dapat i-guess natin siya para mapasabi natin ng live yung masasamang
Oo nga, mga masasamang words.
Ilang beses ko na siyang tinanong, I think it's too early for him.
Okay, so here we go. Coming from, in the top, Sumbatan 2020 comes from Jungkook's Girl and Krister Salvador.
They both say,
Jungkook's Girl says, Sumbatan 2020, ang sabi ko, pakibantayan habang wala ako. Hindi ko sinabing pakiagaw.
Oh. Yeah.
Mga ganyan. Delexia. Yung mga binibilin.
Kaso nagpaagaw naman kasi siya. Diba?
Oh, that's true. Hindi, pero sa akin talaga, I really don't
really
get it. I'm not a fan of yung mga, oh bro, aalis lang ako alagaan mo muna yung, parang, why would you do that? No matter how close, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't care how close we are. I won't go, ikaw na bahala.
Pakibantayan. Hindi, tsaka parang for me, ako din, if I was the significant other, I would be like, bakit feeling mo I can't do it? I can't live my life without you?
Yeah. I mean, gets ko pa yung kunyari talagang wala kayong relatives, wala kayong other friends, and pero sa akin, parang I talk to whoever it is I'm with, and I'm like, pag may emergency, and tawagan mo lang si Rica, tawagan mo si Markki. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hindi it's not the friend who would be like, bibilin ko sa'yo yung girlfriend, boyfriend ko. Parang it's so weird. I don't know.
So
it's like you're a pet. It's like you're a pet.
Not a fan. Not a fan of that. And from Krister Salvador, Sumbatan 2020, matapos kitang bihisan, bigyan ka ng maayos na trabaho at generally iahon sa kahirapan. Biglang sasabihin mo lang na bunga yan ng pagpupursige mo without even giving me credit. Pero it's really tricky. Kasi obviously, yung sasabihin niya na bunga to ng pagpupursige, obviously, it's done in a public setting. Like whether social media or, I don't know, maybe an interview if you're an artista. So it's kind of weird. Like, thank you to my benefactor for giving me load and rubber shoes. Parang it's kind of...
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know how...
Fast.
I don't know how you...
Baka naman you can do it in like a more discreet. Yung kumbaga, just mention the name along with other names so that, di ba, masabi mo naman na you're giving credit to them.
Gets. Ang ano
Alam
ko
mo
lang kasi
yon.
talaga, parang, it's one of those things that, you know, it's not easy to bring up. It's not easy to recognize publicly, lalo na kung ganun yung, it's a little trickier because it's, in a way, it's a very benefactor slash,
Mm-mm.
ano ba tawag mo? Recipient kind of relationship. So it's a little trickier. I don't know. But I kind of get why, if ever, it will be, as opposed to, yung parang pinag-usapan natin earlier, where, let's say, you're in an office, and, you did 70% of the work, that you will recognize the 30% that other people did. That's different. I mean, that's a given. You should recognize them and thank them. Hirap
Yeah.
kasi pag yung ang hirap kasi pag yung medyo ganun, yung medyo boilet boilet situation. Medyo parang
Grabe
ang
yung
tricky niya
boilet.
yan. Hindi ba? Kasi like yun nga, if it's something like that, it's kind of weird to anyway. And so there you go. The top 10 Sumbatan 2020. If you've got entries, go ahead and tweet us. Twitter.com/RX931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag Sumbatan 2020 in all your tweets. Rica will be playing a couple of songs, but we will stay on Facebook Live until the final batch.
And we're back. Let's say hi to a few people locked in. Will, you can send it to RX, the RX booth, which is Strata 2000. Mondays to Fridays, I guess. Also, hi to John Aquino. Good morning. Archie Manila, who asks, Markki, maganda yung Pokemon Tundra. Yeah, I finished it in like a couple of days. I was just at home and finished everything basically really, really quickly. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it as well for those who played. Hi to Grace. Sino daw kalandian ni Rica while I'm at home? And yung mask. Yung mask. Good morning, Ron. How are you? Why is Rica alone in the booth? Because I am down with the flu. I'm still at home.
Well,
Yeah.
kulang yun. You're down and dirty with the flu.
Yeah, I am down and dirty with the flu. And it's really bad. It's not even for me. Like, I think I could go to the booth and work, but I just don't want to get anyone else sick. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be. We have to try to help everyone around. We don't want to get anyone else sick. Like, even if you feel like you can do it, just don't, you might affect other people if you are infect other people. If you have the flu, so just take vitamin C, lots of vitamin C, lots of zinc, or take your daily dose of zinc. Red says, hi to Nanay, Jada, Mariela, and Chi. Greeting Erica, who says, mukhang busy si Rica sa BTS. Most likely. Most. Yes, she is in the booth. Oh, Chico, have you watched The Queen's Gambit on Netflix?
Oh no, I haven't. I've seen it though. Alam mo, lahat sila naka-favorite. Promise. It's
I'm
just
telling
that
you,
they're all
Chico,
on my list. But
napakaganda ng Queen's Gambit. Like, cause my brain always goes to, like, if it's dramatic, it's obviously supposed to go a certain way. but this it's such a nice, simple story
Yeah.
about a woman who triumphs, which is quite beautiful.
True. Tsaka 'di ba
You should
parang
check it out.
on the surface parang oh, a movie about chess. This might not be very exciting, but I actually
It's
find
a
it fascinating.
it's a series. It's a series about
Yeah.
a female chess player in a time when women weren't known to play chess.
Mhm.
Hazel, you should check it out. A Queen's Gambit on Netflix.
I
It's really
will
good.
as soon as I have internet.
Oh yeah.
Actually, okay, here's the thing. It's not a problem with the connection. It's a problem with my modem. So they need to replace it because the other subscribers in the building have no problems. It's just like specific to my unit. And I think it's because of the modem. Parang it doesn't
Oh no
even
no,
appear
kasi
anymore.
I actually got in touch with them kasi nga hindi mo sila ma-contact and they told me what the problem was. Masyado raw madumi yung modem kaya
Ay,
sabi
nako.
nila it's just too dirty and they had to replace it.
Nakakainis though kasi nga parang wala kang magawa. Alam mo yun, like, you can report it, but then they can't do anything about it unless they literally physically come here to replace it kasi it's not
Oh,
gonna work.
yeah.
They can't access it remotely. It's
Eh paano yan?
really
Di
the
ba bawal
modem.
sa inyo? How do they fix it?
No, I think they can naman kasi this is like, hello, pretty urgent naman. Tsaka as long as naka-mask and face shield, in and out lang naman siguro yung kuya dahil ikakabit niya lang yung modem, right? So,
Tapos naka-bottomless ka na naman pag pumunta si kuya.
of course not. Naka-ready na nga yung shorts ko dito by the door para in case may mag-doorbell.
Yun,
Ready.
naka-ano ka lang, naka-oversized shirt with nothing underneath. Tapos
Oh my
naka-furry
God,
slippers ka.
Chico, remember? Wow. Remember nung
Nawala.
Friday, I didn't have my wallet. I left my wallet and I couldn't find
Yeah.
it. My God, my
Yeah.
problems weren't over. Pag uwi ko dito, wala rin pala akong susi. So, can you imagine?
Hala, putol-putol ka na, Hazel.
No!
We can barely hear you. Putol-putol. Sabi mo,
Oh no!
oh my gosh. You're you're like parang Optimus Hazel.
Optimus Hustle.
Oh,
Optimus
Hazel.
Hustle Hari.
Ayun, sabi ni Renz Juvil, ano ka raw, Hazel? Ay, ayun na, nawala na.
Sabi ni Sabi ni Gino, parang may choking sound.
Wala ako dyan, ha? Hindi ko sagot yan. Si Markki yan.
Si Hazel, parang kasi baka may kinain. Food. So she had to get that out of her throat first before she came back.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Is that church?
No, it's the neighbor's dog. You can't hear sila church from here when I'm inside the room na.
I want
You
to
hear
see
them when I'm out
church.
there.
I miss church.
Yeah, he's so
want to
sweet.
hug church.
It's so sweet. As in, it's so weird. Like, so we play with them, no? Kunyari, after dinner, we're outside. We play with them for a long time. We hug, they'll sleep. Magtutulog siya in my arms. Tapos after that, so we'll take a shower. Tapos get to bed. So between huggy-wug and bed, that's just good, like what? 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Paghiga ko sa bed, my first instinct is, I miss church.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I swear.
Chico. I was on my way. I went to the hospital, the clinic yesterday to get my immune booster. And I saw you on my way back home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish we could like Pokemon grind.
Yeah, I know. Tsaka ngayon pa, di ba?
Of all
There's a lot
times.
happening. There's a lot happening now.
Huh? Yeah, I know. It's so sad. But oh well, you know, that's life. Especially because it's like Spirit Tomb. The Spirit Tomb.
I know, right? Anyway, matagal pa naman yung matagal pa naman yung.
Is it 2
Tsaka
weeks?
I just need to get Wednesday out of the way because I really can't get anything before Wednesday.
What do you mean?
No, because I have a hosting.
At
Diba?
the wedding.
I have like a 7-day checklist that dapat wala akong symptoms, dapat wala akong anything. So I need to be super duper duper like pure.
Yeah. Well, I've already gotten tested, so I think they say I'm fine. It's just that I'm going to. They gave me. They say it's bacterial now, so they're gonna give me Zithromax.
You dirty, dirty boy. You dirty, dirty boy.
What is that dirty?
You're a dirty boy, and you know it. You know it.
I am
You
not
need
that dirty.
I wish I was spanking.
I wish I was dirtier than I really am at the moment. I'm just so like I'm so vanilla these days. I think it's because of the pandemic, and most of us are vanilla, right?
I guess.
We try to stay away from doing anything stupid like meeting up with random people. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there for people.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just reacting.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying, like, watch out. Don't be on those dating websites now, or maybe be on them and like just talk to them via, Messenger for now. Sabi ni May, Markki, you look like McCoy Dub. Sagot yung...
Because nga it's long. Kasi your hair is growing long.
Yeah, it is.
Pero in a weird way, it sort of works. Kasi, di ba you're growing it for your... Oh, okay. We're on. Sorry. We're going on air.
Monster RX93.1. It's time for the last batch of the top 10. Hello, Team Bahay.
Hello! Good morning!
Where's Hazel?
Wala na. Pumugak na talaga yung internet.
Just like me last Friday, remember? I was like, I'm not even going to try, you guys. Just go ahead.
Like, it's hilarious. Like, alam mo yung nag-play na ng commercials, pagbalik natin, nandun pa lang yung reaction mo dun sa sinabi namin before mag-commercial.
The best.
Literally.
Yeah.
As in, alam mo yung, we said something funny, commercial break, tapos pagbalik ng commercial, sabi mo, it was that delayed. It was that delayed.
So get ready tomorrow.
Right?
What were you saying, Chico, before we started?
Oh, okay. Because remember, diba, you're growing your hair for Bongga Kaday, correct?
Yeah.
Because it was in the 70s, and it was very uso in the 70s that you had long hair, blah blah blah. Now it was supposed to be, you were supposed to do the show much earlier this year because of the pandemic. Obviously, it's been pushed back. So now you started, rehearsing again, blah blah blah. So by the time you actually perform it, your hair is actually longer than how it would have been if you were on time.
So I
kind of like hair-wise.
Yeah.
Hair-wise, it's perfect.
Wig. Yeah, perfect, exactly. But I would have had to wear. I would have had to wear a wig if I would have done it this year. But this is the first time I'm growing my hair for anything. So like, whenever someone tells me that I'm not looking too good with this hair, I'm just like, I have to grow it for work. Like, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. And
thank you, McCoy Dubs, for the inspiration.
And you have to, you really have to mix it up rin naman. Was it, I think, was it Regine? I think Regine, at her peak, when, like, nung lahat na lang ng suot niya, lahat ng look niya, talagang under close scrutiny and everybody had something to say. Parang there was a time she had a haircut na I think people were saying hindi bagay sa kanya or hindi maganda, blah, blah, blah.
Who's
And
this?
she actually, Regine
Regine.
Velasquez.
Okay.
When this was way back. And then she was like, guys, sabi niya parang, it's not an excuse for the hair, whether you like it or not, it's up to you. Pero sabi nga niya, you have to, if you're like a celebrity or a public personality, you really have to mix it up. Kasi parang, you have to be not scared of a bad haircut because that only makes the really good haircuts really good. Yung, alam mo yung, instead of having the same haircut, alam mong it works for you, tas ganun lagi itsura mo. Parang for her, it's better that you mix it up. Sometimes super ganda, sometimes fail, but it's okay. Para at least when you bounce back to a cut that really flatters you, super ganda naman, diba? So don't be afraid.
That's true.
Kahit hindi
Love
bagay
that.
sa'yo, go for it.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah, and it's hair. It'll grow. You can grow it out.
exactly.
You can cut it. It's fine.
And and quoting from one of my favorite singers, India Arie, I am not my hair.
Mhm.
yes.
I think that's a beautiful
Just recently, I saw this one video of this guy. I think it was his mother. Obviously, went through chemotherapy, and he had to shave his mom's head. Tapos sa dulo nung pag-shave niya nung head ng mom
he
niya,
shaved his
siya
head.
naman, shinave niya yung sarili niya. Parang,
was
that's
so
really
nice.
nice. Oo.
I saw that
That's so
too.
nice.
That was
Yeah.
so cute. That was so cute. Oh my
Naiyak
gosh.
ako.
Actually,
Ako
no,
din.
sabi ni King, parang, Markki, you look good no matter what hair you have. Yun yung nakakainis kay Markki. Kahit yung hairdo niya, alam mo yung magtira ka ng mahabang-mahabang, siguro 20 strands dito lang sa gitna, tapos nakaganon sa ano mo. Okay pa rin yung itsura.
That's true.
I know, right? It's not fair. The world
It's not
is not
fair.
fair. It's not fair. So here you go. Thank you to I am Alex E. Sumbatan 2020 from I am Onig. Ramen ang dinner natin nung sahod ko. Pero bakit nung sahod mo, instant pancit canton? I love
Hala.
pancit.
Uy, grabe,
But-
masarap din yun.
Masarap din, pero alam mo, masarap
The
naman na
price.
period. Pero
The
alam mo yung
price, you
dapat
mean.
it's something na alam mong gagastos ka because it's your sweldo.
Yeah.
As celebration, parang ganon. So, yeah.
But
I guess.
it's also a big misconception na, or hindi naman misconception, but a lot of people do it, na parang pag sweldo, gagastos ka ng super laki. Which shouldn't be the case, right? If you really want your money, if you really want to feel your money's effect for, a long time, obviously, sa unang day pa lang ng sweldo, you shouldn't really buy anything big, right? Or spend it on
Yeah.
something that expensive. But
Kasi
gets ko
ako,
naman though. Gets ko naman. But yeah, it's most of the time that's what people do, right? Na parang,
Unless you're
sweldo,
saving
tara,
up.
labas tayo.
Or siguro,
Maybe
Unless
pag
you're
yung
saving up for it.
mga first sweldo, obviously if you've been together forever, sweldos don't really matter. I mean, you don't have to treat. Siguro lang pag yung mga first sweldo, yung bagong lipat ka ng job, tapos may unang mong sweldo. I guess that's when you
Tapos
kind of
libre nga pa na
splurge.
naman yung hindi ko nilibre yung parents ko.
Hindi
Alam mo,
na ibibigay
princess,
natin.
Princess!
Ewan ko lang ha. Pero kasi ako, unang sweldo ko, nilibre sa pamilya ko. Ewan ko yung mga ibang tao dyan ha. Kasi,
Mama, inaaway ako. Ay. What's that?
hoy!
What's that?
Markki, alam ko.
Why?
Hindi mo makikita.
You know what?
It's sobra.
It doesn't. Chico does not have white hair. I have more white hair than Chico does. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I have a couple.
Where?
It's not here.
Why would you say that?
No, it's not here. here. Oh. Exactly. I don't want that
Ah,
here. Eh, kayo nagja-jump to
don't show
conclusions agad
me.
kayo eh.
Next time,
Nag-jump into conclusion.
next time
Oh.
mag-swimming tayo, wala na akong ibang iisip.
Okay.
Ay.
And from Jungkook's girl, sabi mo patikim lang, di ba? Ay, yellow na lang yung tinira mo eh. Yeah, that's medyo annoying. Before sa school, yung yung di ba you would have your like Coleman jug.
Mhm.
Yung lalo na pag kunyari soft drinks, yung baon mo with lots of ice. That's after playing, di ba? Everyone wants to have a sip. Yung parang, you said sip,
Wait
di ba?
lang.
Bakit inuubos
Yeah.
mo? Tapos pag ikaw na
Or
yung
like,
iinom, hihintayin mo na lang yung
wala
tunaw
na.
na yelo. Wala
Oo.
na.
It's like I hate sharing pizza because kapag sabi nila just one bite, you don't know how big they're gonna bite your pizza. And
Yeah.
usually, minsan, yung tip hanggang dun sa medyo gitna, for them, that's
Oh.
the bite.
Oh.
Yung tip until the middle part of the pizza, right?
Oh.
Some people
Talented,
Rica, you
don't
don't.
bite.
Rica, you don't want to share a pizza with me, and more so, you don't want to share a pizza with JC.
Oh yeah, I mean, I learned my lesson, dude. Kaya kapag gusto ko mag-share kay JC, ibibigyan ko siya ng piece. It's always like that. Instead of like
Yep.
letting him take something.
Mhm. And from Green and Jam, Sumbatan 2020, wag kang iiyak dyan. Di ba sabi ko naman sa'yo, walang mafo-fall. Don't make me feel guilty when we set rules from the very beginning. I could, alam mo talaga, not for anything, I'm not being pabebe or anything, but I really can't imagine hooking up with someone with explicit rules that you can't fall in love. Kasi that's
because
how
you
I
can't.
am. I mean, if we
You can't
become like
control it.
physically, if we're like physically intimate, I mean, doesn't that follow? You kind of like fall in love. I can't imagine it being just that. I mean, kahit papano, there's a like, oh, lalo na if it's, diba? I don't know. I mean, I get it in theory, pero pag kunyari, nagde-date na kayo or magkasama na kayo lagi, tapos regularly you kiss or something, parang nakaka-fall in love, di ba?
But how about
Yeah.
how about a one-time thing?
Oh, that's different. That's different. Hindi kasi yung entry kasi, di ba? Parang yung niya parang we've talked about this na walang mafo-fall. So my assumption is it's a recurring thing.
It happens
Like you're hanging out, you're seeing each other, you become physically intimate, pero hanggang dun lang. So I'm like, I could never do that. Kasi syempre kahit papano, if you get along, if you enjoy each other's company, di ba kahit papano parang magkakaroon ng feelings? I don't know.
For me, you can only set those rules if hindi ka din pa-fall. Because sometimes, parang kunwari, yeah, you get together from time to time. Sige, you become intimate. Pero wag kang yung magka-cuddle pa. Don't act like we're together. You have those rules. Let's do the deed and then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can do that. I've learned how to segregate that. If they say there's no love, or I say there's no
Basura
love.
lang. Parang basura. Segregate.
No, I've learned how to segregate love and and just intimacy.
Yeah.
Ako kasi more like, when that happens, tas yung parang yun nga, no feelings, ganyan, pero obviously, you're doing stuff that, let's say, people in a relationship are doing. Yung, we'll have dinner, we'll watch movies together, you do the, horizontal tango, yung mga ganyan. I would be tortured. I would have to be like, stop heart, stop loving, bad heart. No, I can't. It's so difficult.
Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to, need some privacy here?
I can't. I will fall in love. Knowing me, I'd be so in love.
No, but then the rule should be
Also,
you can fall in love, but I won't be reciprocated from me.
Hindi, kaya nga. Pero, I mean, like, di ba? Bad
di
trip.
ba?
Hassle yun.
Oo, wag ka
Oo.
rin magpa-fall. At saka, you know what? You know what I realized? Mas mafo-fall ka if you stop yourself. Alam mo yun? Parang if you know that you're already falling in love, parang for me, mas nagiging intense yung feelings kapag, stop heart. Paano mo yung ginagawa mo kanina, Chico?
Pinapalo. Bad heart.
Stop it! Kawa!
Kawa, landi mo from Because Miel, Sumbatan 2020, ang sabi ko, gusto ko partner in life. Hindi ko sinabing gusto ko ng isa pang nanay. Ay, hala. And Onishko says, it's not important, why not? What's important is that it's a no. Diba, sometimes I don't need to explain myself. If it's a no, it's a no. You don't need to know why not. Diba?
Yeah.
And the top,
actually, speaking of yes and no, I came across this one TikTok that says we should change the dialogue when it comes to consent. Kasi diba usually no means no, which means the default is yes. If you don't say the word no, it's a yes. Dapat baliktad daw. When you don't hear the word yes, it's a no. Gets mo?
okay.
Kasi parang
Like,
ang daming gray area eh. Kapag ang default, yes. Kasi some people are not sure. At least when you say yes, you're sure that it's a yes. And then the
Yes,
rest is just, you don't act on it anymore. Diba? Which is,
true.
maganda yun. Gusto ko yun.
And the top, Sumbatan 2020, comes from Wildfire and Because Miel. Ay, wala sa
They both
Hazel.
say.
They both say.
From Wildfire, Sumbatan 2020, ang tagal-tagal kong hinintay ang proposal mo. Tapos ngayon, gusto mo kasal agad kasi bawal maraming bisita at social gatherings. Umpisa pa lang tinitipid mo na ako eh. Alam mo yung hinintay niya na, kasi di ba ngayon, you can, but maximum 30 people lang. So alam mo yung parang, ngayon na tayo kasal para hindi natin kailangan mag-invite ng maraming bisita. And
in fairness din sa mga kinasal, even before the 30 people, I think it was only allowed 10 people to be in a gathering. In fairness din sa kanila initially, to actually enjoy the day with just 10 people and then the rest will just be online. Diba? Parang, it's perfect.
Kasi diba, the whole point is to get married. And
yes.
Sabi ko nga yung mga kinasal this year, it's really testament na they really want to be together.
Mm-hmm.
They really want to get married. Because it's not about the pomp and pageantry. It's not about the all the fuss and brouhaha. It's, you know what? We have 10 guests, 30 guests. Let's do it. Let's get married.
Yeah.
Minus all the trimmings, right?
I think that's how it's supposed to be.
From Because Miel, Sumbatan 2020, you never ask how I feel, how my day went, how I'm doing. Everything's all about you. Mahirap yun.
Yeah.
Mahirap yun. Parang they don't even care. Yeah.
You know what? If that is how you are as a person, sometimes it's good to find someone who will love you for who you are. Even if you're just so full of yourself. That's why artists don't go for other artists. It doesn't work. It's very rare for an artist and an artist to work together because most artists are narcissists. So what happens is you need to find someone who can deal with all of your shiz. So look for someone that's who can tolerate that and who will love you even if you're like that. That's just how it is.
Kaya Markki, hindi ako artist eh. Kaya mamahalin kita ng That's why I'm not an artist. That's why,
You're a makeup artist.
Nga pala.
You're technically you're mua chup chup. So
I
what about
can't
us?
wait
What's
for
our
the day.
answer?
I can't wait for the day na may make-upan ko si Marky because I'm gonna be so close to his face. Like this. Tapos
Pero
parang,
dati naman, minake-upan mo siya pero hindi ka naman sa face nakatingin.
he was, you know what? You know what? He was wearing, di ba? Boxers. Tama ba? That day. And I was
Kaya
so
hindi
distracted,
pantay-pantay.
Marky.
Kaya hindi pantay-pantay yung makeup ni Marky kasi hindi ka sa mukha nakatingin. Alam mo bang
Excuse me. Ang ganda kaya nung makeup ko kay Marky.
It was good. She did a good job.
Oh, so what about us?
She wasn't looking at me. She was looking at someone else.
Oh, excuse me! Marky, stop! No, don't believe Marky. That's not real.
Ang tanong dyan,
Ah.
bakit si Rica pala ang magme-makeup sa'yo tsaka sa mga friends mo? Bakit walang invite?
It was a whole party. We had pizza.
Bakit walang invite, ha? Yun lang ang tanong
Ay.
ko.
Oh my gosh, Marky, that was almost a year ago, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It was
Halloween.
exactly, I think it was almost, 31st, right? Was it 31st?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's for Halloween.
That's
It's for Halloween.
crazy.
Halloween
Oh,
mismo, no? Oh my gosh.
Oh, what about us? What's our answer? Sumbatan 2020.
Ayan, pinagtatawanan niyo ako na mabagal yung internet ko. Kayo din kaya, minsan.
That's true.
Na-delayed ako. Yung internet delayed yung internet.
Ako, sayang wala siya dito perfect sana eh.
Ah.
Yung ano, di ba, yung sabi ko yung, ay, ewan ko dyan ha, pero ang alam ko dapat on time, araw-araw. Tapos biglang, hoy, binibilang kita ng coffee araw-araw. Ako naman, retreat. Okay, sige, fine. Okay lang na late ka.
Parang si Chico with as my work side chick.
Oh, my
With
work side chick.
Oh, sa coffee. Oh, Chico, I'll give you some you want some coffee? And then sinasabi niya yan kay Rica, and Rica goes, "Why don't you give me coffee?"
No,
But I
ang
do
like
give her coffee.
lagi ko sinasabi, ino-offered din naman ako ni Marky. But because I
Oh.
respect and love Marky, I decline because that's his coffee. Yung iba kasi dyan, hindi naman sa kanila, pero kinukuha.
Iba ang kinukuha sa tinatanggap. Kinukuha, ako yung kumukuha. Pag tinatanggap, inaalay,
Ay.
tinatanggap. Oh, so, magkaiba yan.
Mhm.
Oy, grabe yun, oh. Grabe yun, oh.
Wala na guys,
na.
that's long
Nice
gone.
to
Long
meet
gone.
you, Hazel. Oo.
Wala na yan.
She says
But thank
she
you.
can't join us. Her internet's not working anymore. But yeah,
Okay. So,
Go
thank
for it.
you for
How about you,
joining us
Marky?
today.
Are we all done?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're done.
Okay, there we go. That's it for the morning rush. Up next, we've got Rico and Carla for All Out. Bye, everybody.
bye guys. See you tomorrow.